The season 19 finale of The Real Housewives of Orange County didn't just deliver drama, it detonated a bombshell that fans are still trying to process. What started as a luxurious cast trip to Amsterdam ended in whispers, accusations, and one of the most polarizing moments the OC has seen in years. And right in the middle of the chaos, Gretchen Rossi, who suddenly found herself accused of something that stunned everyone, including herself. As the final dinner unraveled, Gina Kirschenheiter confronted Gretchen about something shocking, liking social media posts that were allegedly disparaging toward the LGBTQ+ community. For a cast known for its constant back and forth, this wasn't just shade. It was character assassination on international soil. And when Gretchen didn't immediately clap back, the table froze. Even for longtime Housewives fans, this felt different. There wasn't the usual shouting match or wine toss across the table. Gretchen sat there quiet, confused, almost frozen, and that silence became its own storm. If you're already hooked by this unexpected twist in Orange County drama, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel for more exclusive deep dives into your favorite reality. Because this one is just getting started. When the cameras stopped rolling, the conversation didn't. Shannon Beador took to The Real Housewives of Orange County after show to weigh in, and her take caught fans' attention immediately. Shannon defended Gretchen not by denying the accusations, but by defending her reaction. According to Shannon, everyone handles confrontation differently. Emily said, "You just sat there. You didn't do anything," Shannon recalled, referencing Emily Simpson's fiery reaction at the finale dinner. Because Emily is the type of person that comes in hard right away, like "I'm going to react," and other people react certain ways. For Shannon, Gretchen's stillness wasn't guilt. It was human nature. She compared it to how her ex-husband, David Beador, often laughed during heated arguments, not because he found them funny, but because that was his defense mechanism. Some people are deer in the headlights, Shannon explained, and some people go and they're very vocal about what's going on, so I don't want to judge her based on her reaction. But others weren't as forgiving. Heather Dubrow, known for her poise and logic, was baffled. She told Shannon that if she were accused of something so serious, especially something that questions her core values, she'd be outraged. "If someone was accusing me of something like that," Heather said, "you just want to go. How can I prove that this is ridiculous, that this is so not true?" Heather's question lingered. Why wasn't Gretchen more emotional? Why wasn't she visibly angry, hurt, or defensive? Was it composure or calculation? Meanwhile, Emily Simpson, never one to stay quiet, added fuel to the fire. On the after show, she revealed she expected Gretchen to explode, especially since Tamra Judge was involved. "If it was me, I would have been livid," Emily admitted. "I thought that her reaction would have been, 'Tamra, this is you creating bull's tea about me.'" The irony, of course, is that this is exactly the kind of outburst viewers expect from the OC women. But Gretchen didn't take that bait. Instead, she chose silence, confusion, and disbelief. To some, it was refreshing, to others, suspicious. On her part, Gretchen has been firm. She denies ever liking those alleged posts. Both during the episode and in the after show, she stood her ground, insisting that the accusations made no sense. "I was so confused because, in my heart, I'm like, there's no way I would have liked a post like that," she explained. Her voice wavered with genuine disbelief. "What am I supposed to say to this? I know fundamentally in my heart what I feel and how I believe." But even that statement raised eyebrows. Some fans online wondered, was Gretchen playing the innocent card too perfectly? Or was this truly a woman blindsided by false accusations on international television? As the days passed, social media lit up with debates, Team Gretchen versus Team everyone else. Even Bravo insiders began leaking whispers that producers were stunned by how explosive this dinner became, especially since no one saw it coming. Behind the scenes, sources claimed that the confrontation wasn't even supposed to happen in Amsterdam. Allegedly, Gina brought it up spontaneously after receiving a last-minute DM from a fan account linking Gretchen's likes to controversial posts. The production crew reportedly froze mid-dinner, unsure whether to intervene or keep rolling. The cameras stayed on, and Bravo got gold. But what really happened that night? Was it a case of mistaken identity, a hacked account, or something darker? An intentional setup designed to isolate Gretchen from the rest of the cast before the reunion taping. Shannon Beador hinted that there might be more to the story. I've seen a kind, devoted mom, a faith-based gal, and a girl who has a lot of friends in the LGBTQ community, she said, her tone soft but firm. I just can't imagine Gretchen doing something like that. That single quote became one of the most replayed moments on Bravo's YouTube clips because it reminded viewers of something simple. Not everything you see online is real. But Heather wasn't convinced. On a recent podcast appearance, she said she still found Gretchen's reaction off. "You don't just sit there like that," she insisted, "unless you're guilty or you're hiding something you don't want people to see." As if the drama wasn't enough, Tamra Judge, always ready to stir the pot, jumped into the fray on Instagram Live days after the episode aired. With her signature smirk, she teased that fans don't even know the half of it. According to Tamra, what viewers saw in Amsterdam was just the tip of the iceberg. What iceberg? That's the question everyone's asking. Because if Bravo history has taught us anything, it's that when Tamra starts hinting, a storm is coming, and it usually explodes at the reunion. By the time the cast landed back in Orange County, the fallout from Amsterdam had already reached a fever pitch. The tabloids were on fire. Bravo fans were dissecting every facial expression, and Gretchen Rossi's name was trending across multiple platforms. What was supposed to be a scenic getaway had transformed into a full-blown one that blurred the line between perception and reality. Gretchen, normally known for her glamorous confidence, appeared shaken in her first post-trip interview. Sitting down with Bravo producers, she explained that she had spent days replaying the dinner in her mind, trying to understand how things spiraled so fast. "I was blindsided," she said softly. "You can prepare for drama, for shade, even betrayal, but not this. Not something that questions your character." Meanwhile, Gina Kirschenheiter defended her decision to confront Gretchen. On her own social media, Gina insisted that she didn't come for Gretchen to embarrass her, but because she believes in accountability. Yet fans quickly noticed inconsistencies. The posts Gina claimed Gretchen had liked appeared to vanish from the internet. Some speculated that screenshots had been altered or taken out of context. The controversy deepened when a fan account revealed that multiple fake profiles had been created using Gretchen's name months prior. Suddenly, what looked like began to smell like a setup. That's when Shannon Beador re-entered the picture. On Watch What Happens Live, she didn't hold back. "I think Gretchen was ambushed," she told Andy Cohen. "And when you're blindsided, your brain freezes. It's easy for people to sit back and say, why didn't she react? But in that moment, when cameras are rolling and your friends are staring at you, it's paralyzing." Emily Simpson, however, stood by her earlier opinion. "If someone accused me of something like that," she said, "I'd go into full defense mode. I wouldn't just sit there confused." She admitted that she respected Gretchen but still didn't understand her silence. To which Heather Dubrow nodded, adding that in the Housewives world, silence often speaks louder than words. But perhaps the most surprising twist came from an unexpected source, Tamra Judge. Known for her sharp tongue and no-filter honesty, Tamra shocked fans when she appeared on Instagram stories saying, "I actually don't think Gretchen did it." The confession came with a raised brow and a smirk, but the message was clear. Tamra hinted that she had received new information since the finale aired, something that changed how she saw the whole situation. The Bravo fandom went wild. What did Tamra know? Why was she suddenly softening her stance? Some speculated that producers had uncovered the truth, that Gretchen's account had been compromised by a spam bot or malicious user. Others thought Tamra was simply stirring the pot ahead of the reunion taping. Then came the reunion itself. Under the harsh lights and Andy Cohen's unflinching questions, the women faced each other one last time. Gretchen entered in a sleek white gown, poised, calm, and determined. As the episode aired, viewers could feel the tension simmering beneath the surface. Andy opened the floor. "Gretchen, did you like the posts?" Her answer was simple, "No, and I never would." She took a deep breath, her voice trembling slightly. I've spent my entire life supporting equality, loving my friends in the LGBTQ community, and raising my daughter to do the same. To be accused of something so opposite of who I am, it broke me. Heather leaned forward, her tone softening for the first time. Do you think someone set you up? Gretchen nodded slowly. I don't want to point fingers, but I think there were people who wanted to see me fall. A silence filled the studio. Even Tamra, who had spent years feuding with Gretchen, looked uneasy. For what it's worth, she said, I believe you. The room shifted. Viewers could sense that moment of humanity, rare for a reunion. For once, it wasn't about who screamed the loudest, but who finally listened. Andy turned to Gina next, asking if she regretted how she handled things. Gina sighed, brushing back a strand of hair. I do. Maybe I should have gone to her privately first. I just didn't want to sit on something that serious. It was a fragile truce, but a truce nonetheless. After the reunion, Bravo released a statement clarifying that their digital team had investigated the claims and found no concrete evidence linking Gretchen to the alleged posts. The damage, however, was already done. Gretchen later revealed in a heartfelt Instagram post that she had considered quitting the show altogether. This season broke me in ways I didn't expect, she wrote, but it also showed me who my real friends are. That post became one of her most liked ever. Shannon commented a string of hearts. Heather added, proud of you for speaking your truth. Even Tamra, ever the wild card, commented, glad we cleared it up, girl. By the time the cameras stopped rolling for good, one thing was clear. Season 19 would go down as one of the most emotionally charged seasons in Real Housewives of Orange County history. It wasn't about champagne fights or petty rivalries. It was about reputation, trust, and the power of perception in the social media age. In the end, Gretchen's story became more than just another Housewives headline. It became a reminder that behind every rumor is a person trying to protect their name, and sometimes silence isn't weakness. It's the only way to survive when everyone's watching. So what's next for the women of Orange County? Bravo has already teased that season 20 could shift alliances and test old friendships even further. Will Gretchen return? Will Shannon continue to defend her? Will Tamra keep her promise to play nice? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure. When it comes to the Real Housewives of Orange County, peace never lasts for long. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the most shocking of season 19, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss the next wild twist in the world of Bravo.